My name is Leora Kane, and 2 weeks ago, my manager deleted what she thought was just another dashboard. She stood in front of the entire operations floor, 27 people watching, called my work over-engineered nonsense, and hit delete without even asking me what it did. What she actually erased was the only thing keeping our company from collapsing under its own growth. And when my phone rang 40 seconds later with a 7-figure offer, I realized she hadn't just humiliated me. She had just handed me the cleanest exit and the most effortless revenge. Let me take you back, because moments like that don't come out of nowhere. They build, quietly, painfully, over time. I joined Helix Logistics 14 months earlier as a process optimization analyst. The title sounded small. The problem wasn't. The company was scaling fast. Too fast. Orders doubling every quarter, warehouses expanding, delivery networks stretching thin, and beneath all of it, chaos. Disconnected systems, manual overrides, delays hidden under temporary fixes. Everyone knew something was wrong. No one wanted to touch it. So I did. At first, it was small, a tracking sheet here, an automated alert there. But the deeper I went, the clearer it became. Their entire operation was balancing on fragile timing dependencies. One delay, and everything would ripple. So I built something bigger, a unified control layer, a system that monitored, corrected, and stabilized operations in real time. It wasn't flashy. No big presentations, no executive applause, just stability. Deliveries arriving on time, errors corrected before anyone noticed, customers staying happy. My manager, Nadia Virek, hated it, not because it didn't work, but because she didn't understand it. This isn't in your job scope, she would say, arms crossed. It's solving problems no one else is addressing, I replied. She didn't care. To her, if it didn't fit into a spreadsheet, it didn't exist. For months, I tried to explain, offered to train others, documented everything, built guides. She ignored all of it. Focus on your assigned tasks, she would say. So I did both, my job and the invisible one that kept everything from breaking. Then came the quarterly review. Executives noticed something. Operational efficiency is up 42%, one of them said. Error rates down significantly. Nadia smiled, took the credit, called it team alignment improvements. I said nothing, because I didn't need recognition. I just needed the system to survive. Until that day. She called an all-hands meeting, 27 people, conference screens on, my dashboard displayed. This, she said, tapping the screen, is exactly the kind of unnecessary complexity slowing us down. My chest tightened, not because I was wrong, but because I knew what she was about to do. It's redundant, she continued. We're streamlining operations. And then she hit delete. The screen went blank, the room went silent, and something inside me went still. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. I stepped out and answered. Leora, a calm voice said. This is Elias Thorne. We've been tracking your work. I glanced back through the glass. At Nadia. Still talking. Still unaware. We want you to build that system for us, he continued. Fully funded. Full team. Starting at $1.2 million annually. I didn't hesitate. When do I start? I asked. When I walked back in, Nadia paused. Any questions? She asked. I looked at the blank screen, then at her. Yes, I said, and for the first time, I smiled. I'm resigning, effective immediately. The room froze. You can't just, she started. I can, I replied calmly, and I just did. I left that building 2 hours later. No arguments, no explanations, just silence. The first crack appeared 48 hours later. Minor delays, nothing alarming, ignored. By day 3, the cascade began. Orders misrouted, inventory mismatched, delivery timelines collapsing, because the system she deleted wasn't a dashboard. It was the glue. By day 4, executives noticed. By day 5, they panicked. My phone started ringing. Nadia, ignored, then again, then again. Finally, a message. We need your help. I didn't respond. Then came the call from above. Victor Halden. Leora, he said, voice tight. We're experiencing systemic failures. I warned about dependencies, I replied. We didn't understand, he admitted. That was the first honest thing anyone had said. Can you help us recover? I looked around my new office, my new team, people asking questions, people listening. No, I said. I'm focusing on one system now. By the end of the week, it was public, delays, losses, contracts at risk, and Nadia, now explaining why everything broke, right after she simplified operations. At my new company, we rebuilt it properly, shared knowledge, distributed systems, no single point of failure, not even me. A week later, I received one last message from Nadia, 3 words. I didn't know. I stared at it, then locked my phone, because that was the truth. She didn't know. She didn't understand. She didn't listen. And sometimes, that's all it takes. Not sabotage, not revenge, just one arrogant decision. And the quiet removal of the person holding everything together.